What's up, YouTube? What's up, IGTV? So I'm back today, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for all who are tuning in. This channel is to shed awareness, shed light, and to actually talk about wisdom, truth, and actually discovering our true nature of who we are, along with me and how I'm progressing through my journey and discovering more and more about myself and how, this reality actually works. So today's topic is going to be about belief systems. Belief systems are really crucial to, spirituality, consciousness, and life. So, to really be aware of how belief systems work and how they affect you in your daily life will actually determine, how far you get in your spirituality, in your conscious exploration, or just in your actual evolution as a being, as a human being. How much can you evolve? How much can you actually become the creator and shape your reality? It's going to be dictated by what beliefs do you have right now. Do your belief systems allow you to be powerful, to be completely confident no matter what, to be completely loving and understanding no matter what, to rapidly act upon your desires and manifest them? You see how, the power of your beliefs can, determine how fast you actually, create something in your life. It determines how fast you can really live your dream life. So I want to talk about how, let's say, for example, certain beliefs that you may have right now from when you were born could affect, and how we can kind of reshape and reprogram, your being, your personality, so you can finally be more in alignment with your highest version, with your highest self. And that's the point that I want to make. The whole point is so you can finally be in the closest alignment of everything. So it's levels, okay? That's another video that I want to make. It's levels. I want to discuss that every single thing is levels, and you literally have to go boom, 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 and 1, 2, 3, 4, increase in your awareness, in your consciousness, and literally just climb. You have to climb that ladder until you finally become aware, and you literally finally embody, and it's like you get a glimpse, or permanently, right, of that infinite power, that higher power, that God. You get to become it, you get to see it for what it actually is. But you still got to move through all the layers of, step by step learning, believing stronger and stronger, believing and believing until you actually become it. That's, the gist of it. Very simply, that's how I would put it. But right now, belief systems and the current paradigms that you're facing in your life, this is going to help you get to the next level. But I'm not going to tell you you're just going to randomly, go super quickly into a super miraculous, universal, supernatural reality. You have to do the work. You have to actually accept these new beliefs, these nuances, and shift, like I said in the previous video, from a victim to a creator. That's one of the first steps, one of the first actual beliefs that, I would recommend. To stop being so reactive and actually start to see that, okay, maybe I do have control over my reality. Maybe I am the one who creates my reality. So little by little, this belief system starts to grow stronger and stronger. Just like, let's say, the belief system that you had when you were younger, about, let's say, you have to go to college to get a job, or else anything happens. You see, a lot of people are stuck in that. They have to go to college because, college is one of those things that you have to do, or else you're not going to get anywhere in life. You're not going to be successful if you do not go to college. I've met people that actually, literally, that believe that that's the only way, and there is no other way. And the way I'm saying it now, it might seem like, wow, you have to be really, really closed-minded and narrow-minded to see it that way. But that's literally true. People don't think about that. So what I'm trying to say here is that you need to be self-aware. And what I want to recommend in this video is that you guys become aware in your everyday waking life. What is going on with you? What do you believe? What do you believe that triggers certain emotions, certain thoughts about who you are, where you're going, who you actually are, and your true potential and your true power? What beliefs are you faced with every day Because like I said in prior videos, you know, your inner reality, whatever you believe, whatever you feel, whatever you think, will be reflected back to you like a mirror in your outside world. You know, whatever you believe will shape your reality. So become aware of your beliefs. Become aware of why my life is this way. You know, what do I believe in that makes me keep on attracting these people to my life? Do I believe that I'm not worthy enough? Do I believe that I'm not smart enough? See, all those are limiting beliefs. So, you know, get a paper, get a pen, you know, buy a journal so you can become more and more aware. Because as you increase in the levels of consciousness and awareness, things kind of start to just flow. They start to flow, and since you're already in the flow and you're already becoming aware of all these things, these messages and these lessons that you encounter every day, you no longer have to be writing everything nonstop. But for the time being, finally, that you're still not at a certain level of awareness, right? This is going to help you become more aware. That's what I did. I had a journal where I wrote down every single thing that I would think, that I would see, that I would hear, that was a representation that I started to kind of put together of myself. That these were literally just messages for me that I needed to learn so that I can become my best version. And that's what I want you guys to do. You know, there's so many belief systems that the majority has about education, about religion. Don't even get me started on that one. You know, that's just it's a funny topic because it's one of those belief systems that, since it's based on something so serious in our society, such as God, you know, hell, and how they're so popular, you know, in churches and religion in general, any religion, that, you know, parents raise their children forcing them in a way that this is the truth. This is the complete truth, and you must follow this book to the day you die if you want to be saved. That sounds pretty forceful to me. That doesn't sound very open-minded, receptive, and actually stepping into your power. That just seems like you're waiting for someone to save you and not thinking that you have that potential for yourself. And that's what I want to show you. You know, that's what this channel is for. To give you my perspective, my outlook, where I'm going, my journey, so we can all awaken together. And I can share with you another perspective, another point of view, so that you can have. So you can have in your head, so you can contemplate it. And say like, maybe I was right, maybe I was right. Maybe I'll be more aware and actually believe that I can, you know, be this way. That I can see the reality for what it actually is. Let me try this method out, you know. Let me become more aware. And as you become more aware of, you know, who you are, and you start to accept and become the belief, right? Because certain beliefs that you have will determine everything else that happens. So if you really, really believe in, you know, the Bible and God and preaching the Word of God, you're going to attract a bunch of people that want to preach the Word of God too, as an example. So just like in that way, when you become more, you know, in a sense, spiritual or conscious about life and saying that, okay, I can shape my reality, you know, whatever I think, I attract, the law of attraction, you know, that doesn't even go to esoteric or mystical or, you know, spiritual. But in a way, that's one of the same spiritual laws. It's just that, you know, people interpret it and then perceive it a different way. That's not in truth. That's not in alignment with the highest truth. So they go around saying, you know, oh, spirituality, that's some new age stuff that modern day hippies or whatever they want to talk about. But no, a normal Joe, you know, like you, like me, you know, go about this path. You don't necessarily have to be all freaking spiritual or looking spiritual at all. That's your preference. That's what you choose to embody. Who do you choose to be? You know, I'm trying to be the most relevant to you because that's what I feel. I am. That's why I feel relevant. I feel like I can put myself in the shoes, right, of every single other person. Why? Because we're all interconnected. And I've been there, I've experienced it, I can feel it, to what it is to be in your shoes, so that I get where you're coming from. I've been in that state. I've been in that state where you're curious, but you've just been raised a certain way with certain belief systems that don't let you experience reality for what it actually is, the power that it actually has, that you can influence and that you can actually experience. And it takes time. And I'm going to tell you, as you guys are building these belief systems, these new belief systems about what I'm teaching and the lessons I'm giving, and you become more aware of this kind of thing and our human psychology and the building blocks of life, our true nature, and raising your levels of consciousness, you're going to start to see that little by little, you're going to start to see tiny results. And it all depends on how much energy you put into it. You put a lot of energy into it, and you really want to shift your reality and actually, do what you want to do in your life and see magic, it will happen quick, okay? But of course, there's going to be a period of, you putting that seed and letting that seed grow into a plant. Just as an example. So you got to actually embody these beliefs. You got to practice it, because there's going to be a time where you're not going to see any results right away. You're going to have to do the work first, and you're going to have to reprogram your belief systems. Remember, you have to replace your old beliefs, right? Which are very narrow, solid, realistic, right? Throw those away. We don't want those. And you're going to use and replace with new, open-minded, infinite, powerful, wise, loving belief systems. So now with this new belief systems that you have in place, it's going to give way, right? And you're going to attract to yourself things, situations, circumstances, and people that will represent these new belief systems that you have. So you're kind of manipulating, your belief systems so that you can finally experience the magic of reality. That's the whole point. The whole point is to get you out of this solid physical reality looking world of experience and reacting and thinking that everything just happens and you're like, shit, fuck, this life's hard, and to the point where you're just like, all right, life goes where I want it to go, along with my heart's truest desires, and literally why you were here to begin with, why you're here, what's your purpose. All that comes naturally. So if you're watching this and you're just curious about reality, or you're looking for your purpose, or you're looking for the tools to finally create your dream life, to experience life happily, lovingly, and free, literally free from all the things that are keeping you maybe sad, anxious, irritated, and you want to see more magic and awesomeness in your life, then this is the route. This is for you. So if you're watching this right now, you're ready. You're ready to take the step. You're ready to expand your mind, to expand your awareness, and to climb, this damn ladder, these levels. And you can become more and more and more closer in alignment with that infinite power. Slowly becoming more, in a sense, godlike, more infinite. The only reason I say godlike, not in an arrogant way, but just to compare it to infinite, because God is supposedly, in the Bible, infinite. He's an infinite being. He's everything, and he's everywhere at once. So as I lay down the fundamentals, such as belief systems, and replacing them with more open-minded, free belief systems, that is what's going to get you to these new levels of understanding. So we can move on from the fundamentals to the actual, wow, this is how this works. Wow, that actually exists. Because you already have these belief systems in place. These are kind of like your, I would say, beginner tools, right? That you use to build everything else along the way. But first you need these. Throw those old ones away, okay? And you're going to replace them. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you replace them and actually build awareness for that. So, apply this. Thank you for watching. Stay open, stay aware, and let's become more conscious in our everyday life and rise to our true potential. Thank you for watching. Love, light, wisdom to all of you. See you in the next video.